Hi, today we are going to create a refer friend flow and discuss how you're going to use it with your complaints. So let's start. Now you have to simply go to automation and then add your flow. Okay, so you can either add a new flow or edit an existing one. So I'm just going to edit this one. And the first thing we're going to do is to add a conversation block. So in this block, this will be our starting message. And I am just going to edit this. Okay, so for this block, you just have to basically inform them of your promo and include the instructions of what they have to do. So here I included that they have to like the FB page of Ruby Closet and share the post as well. Okay, so I also added a button right here if they already like the page, right? So we just click on Save Changes. And the next thing that we're going to add is a JSON API. So this, we're going to use this to validate if they already like the page, okay? So again, edit. Now be sure to edit the post as well as the conditions, and I already taught this one in the block types video, and if you don't know this yet, so be sure to check the video, okay? And just save changes. Now we're going to connect this one again. So again, you will see two branches right here. So this one is for the ones who already like the page, and this ones are for those who haven't liked the page yet. So now we're going to add two new conversation blocks. So we're going to use this one for those who have liked the page and for those who haven't liked the page yet. Okay, so just edit the block. Here you will see that I already added the message, and for the yes part, I just said thank you for liking the page, and I instructed them on what to do next, so which is to share this post with 3 of their friends. So they just have to simply click the share button right here. And also don't forget to add an action, which is to start another flow, so they will be redirected to your next block, okay? And for the no part, I asked them to like the page again and just added a button here, okay? Right? And you just have to connect this too. And for the no part, you have to connect it again on this block, so their like will be validated if they already like the page this time, right? Next, we're going to add a smart delay block. And just edit it first. Now here I added a 10-minute delay for the system to recognize their input, and this one is a default attribute to validate if they already shared the post. Okay, so just click on Save Changes and connect this one to this block. So the next thing that we're going to add is an attribute block. Right, so first I am going to edit this and show you later what to do with this, okay? So this time here you will see that I just used the default attribute necessary in checking if they followed the instructions that you had set. So after 10 minutes, they will be connected to this validation block. Okay, so just click on Save Changes. So remember that this one is for those who had shared more than one, alright? Now add two new conversation blocks. So the first one is for those who already shared the post, and the second one is for those who haven't shared the post yet. So I will first edit these blocks. Next, after 10 minutes and the system recognizes that they haven't performed the last step yet, then they will receive this kind of message. Okay, so just a quick reminder that they only have one step left before they receive their gift, right? So save changes. And then if they already shared the post, then they will receive this kind of message, right? So congratulations. And I also included a form. So I will just change this one to free bug form so that they will input their details here so that they can receive the price, okay? So next you are going to add another conversation block. So this one is to confirm if their delivery details are correct, okay? And I will just edit this one first. This time, just put the same attributes that you had set in the web form and then ask them to confirm if the details are correct or not, and give them the option to correct the information if necessary, and just click on Save Changes. Right, so if the details are correct, then you can proceed to adding a new block. So just connect the same block with the correct branch, right? So if it's not correct, then you just have to connect the same block again so that they can modify their details. And for this one, for this new block right here, you can add additional details if you like. So if you want to include a delivery fee or a late delivery notice, so something like that depending on your promo. Here, just notify them that they will receive the promo late and ask them if it's okay. And you can also add any details here, or also if you want, you can not include this block at all, okay? So just click on Save Changes. And then next is add a Google Sheet so we can save their information. And again, you can choose if you want to create a new Google Sheet or just update an existing one. And then connect this as usual, so the same steps. Next, here I just added a column depending on the attribute that I had set. So first, choose the spreadsheet and the worksheet as well. And here you will see that I added the recipient address, phone, the sign, so just the basic details. And make sure that you will also use the same attribute that you had used in the web form. Alright, and just save changes. And connect to block, okay? And lastly, we are going to add another conversation block. So this will contain our thank you message and edit as usual. Here I just added a very simple thank you message, and if you want, you can also inform them of other promos. So just like that, and click on Save Changes. And then connect this block right here. Right, so now let's try this and test it on Messenger. Right, so we already received the starting message. And it says to like the page, so let's go and proceed with liking the page. Right, so here you will see that I haven't liked the page yet, so let's click like, right, and go back to Messenger and click the button right here. Right, so next I received the next step, which is I have to share the button with at least 3 of my friends, and just click on the share button. And here you will see that you can type in the name of your friends, so you could just send this to them, okay? So after inputting their names, then send. So after sending the messages to them, you will have to wait 10 minutes before you receive the next message. Here you will see that after waiting for 10 minutes, I will receive this kind of message informing me that I have successfully completed the steps, and I will just fill in the information for the delivery form. Right, so just enter your details. Now after completing the form, then I'll just click on submit. So here I already received the information that I had inputted. And I'll just click on correct since it's correct. So you will be prompted to confirm if it's okay to receive the gift late, and okay, sure. Right, and the last thank you message. Okay, so that's how you use the refer a friend flow. So be sure to incorporate that with your promo and strategize the timing to send out this kind of message so you will have more participants with your promo. Okay, if you have any more questions, check out the other videos and see ya.